Hello, you Starbucks zombie frappuccinos, hashtag not a spawn, and welcome to my first impressions of Outbreak Endless Nightmares. So I've played a few of the Outbreak games before, one which was fixed camera angles, which I enjoyed. It was clunky, but I enjoyed. Then the second one I think was called Lost Hope. That was a third person shooter and it was extremely clunky and I wasn't really a fan of it. Hopefully third time's the charm, and there's no clunkiness, and I enjoy it. Let's see, because I've always wanted this series to do well, wanted the developer to do well. Just a solo developer, and it keeps pumping out games, or they keep pumping out games. So I just wanted to see what this one's like as well. This is also a bit different to the others, as it's a roguelike. So, you know, why not? Let's just see what it's like. Fingers crossed, eh? Let's see. So, select the main character and co-op character. Huh? Co-op character. It's local co-op. It's not online co-op though. Well, that's a shame. That could have been a lot more fun. All I see is local co-op and vertical split screen. That is it. Okay, so we have Lydia, undercover vice cop and former detective. Kane, artist, talented musician. Ivy's a fashion idol and self-help guru. Elena, a burglar and former espionage assassin. Hank, seasoned soldier and guardsman. And finally Harry, a former pro athlete turned firefighter. I'm going to go with... I'm going to be Lydia. And our co-op character is going to be the fashionista of Ivy. Let's see. Character upgrades. Well, we haven't got any yet. Normal. Over the shoulder. We want it to be on the right side. FOV medium, odd. And you can play this in... Oh, you can do it fixed cameras as well. Right, so you can play over the shoulder, which I'm going to try out for now. And then you can also switch between first person, which I think I can just do that in-game. So we'll find out what that's like. Hey. Oh. Okay, Lydia's just really bright for some reason. I thought I picked her twice. Main character. Oh, character. Oh, whatever. Let's see, standard mode, yeah, we just go standard. Experience the endless horror, endless nightmare story balance for an intense but fair adventure. Iron Man mode is standard mode, balancing, but the same game's deleted on death, fair enough. Randomizer, randoms everything. Lost Hope mode, Iron Man and randomizer are enabled simultaneously. Easy mode, immense arsenal, significant damage. We'll go with standard. Ruins of Arzt Memorial Hospital. Also, I'm pretty sure I picked right shoulder. But that's fine. Right, I need to do some things right now. Options. Okay, weird. So I did pick over the shoulder on the right side, but it hasn't done it. Also, this is extremely clunky. Hold on. Yeah, this camera is... What the hell is going on with this camera? I don't know how to explain what's going on with the camera, but it's like it's trying to recognize every possible little pixel. This is really bizarre. Like the sensitivities are all over the place as well. This is seriously, this is like borderline unplayable. Is it better in first person? What? Why is it moving? Like it moves on its own. It's not like me just going, oh, why am I moving my mouse and the thing's moving? Sometimes the camera just moves on its own wildly. What the hell? Because look, this is not smooth at all. This is probably going to give a lot of people like motion sickness, given how bad that is. This is so odd. I've never known a camera like this. It's not smooth in the slightest. And then when you aim, the sensitivity just dies completely. This is like almost unplayable. I don't get why it just randomly goes like that. Why is it? So all I'm doing is I'm moving my mouse horizontally. Okay, find that time. Find that time. And then it's just going up. What is going on? Can you see like how it's doing like a almost like a zigzag pattern when it's trying to figure it out? Like it's not smooth. Like I can't draw a circle. That's really hard to draw just a circle. This is so bizarre. So bizarre. How has it gotten worse since the last one I played? I can't believe the this is outrageous. Right, let's just do that. I'm trying anything I can. Like I'm thinking, oh, maybe it's like the game is running at lower frames or something like that, but it doesn't seem to matter. It's awful. Because look, I've turned up the sensitivity, unless I didn't click apply. Or maybe this is only for controllers. Okay, no, right. But you see what I mean, though? I don't know how to explain it. It's like each part of the camera is its own section. So instead of it being just like a full 360 camera, it's like every 5 degrees the camera has to like latch onto it because it's not smooth. Obviously it's 5 degrees is going to be an exaggeration. It's probably like 2 degrees, but do you see what I mean? I can't get to the middle of this guy's chest at all. Oh. No, okay, right, let's lower it again. Come on. See how hard this is. That's crazy. Also, wasn't this supposed to be like a far camera angle? I'll tell you what, look, I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to restart this game and then, I don't know, I'll fiddle with the settings. Okay, so I tried. I've tried, but maybe if I go inside, it'll sort it out. Well, no, it's not even a load screen inside, is it? Because it makes it look like the game is running at 0 FPS. Obviously not 0, exaggeration. But it makes it look like it's running at extremely low FPS. Because of this camera. This is horrible. Honestly, I can't believe it. I haven't played a game with a camera this bad. Possibly ever. When it comes to third-person shooters. Platformers, okay, yeah, sure, because it used to just get stuck in the wall and all kind of stuff. But this is outrageous. I've never known a camera to be segmented. It's not smooth at all. I can't even aim higher than that, by the way. There's no free reign in this camera. What if first person, I can aim a little bit higher. I'm going to have to play it in first person, I think. Let me lower the sensitivity. Because that's like, I've loaded it to 720p, so I'm just trying to get the most out of this as possible. Thinking that that's what it is. It's like a performance issue. But it's not. It just randomly goes up. Like diagonally. I don't understand it. Skipping through the lore. Sorry, because I'm too busy trying to figure out what the performance problems is. Well, it's not performance. It's just the camera. Look at it. It just randomly goes up. I can't go any higher than that. Otherwise it would let me. So here we go. Just looking down at the floor. And then... Oh. What the hell? This is crazy. Look at it. Oh my god. Also, that effect is terrible because it's not actually coming from his head, it's coming from my eyeballs. Okay, that's it. Press it. Even the movement is tough. Like, I was just trying to walk in a straight line. If I'm honest with you. Also, pistols do not have that much recoil. I honestly don't know how much more of this I can play. I'm literally just trying to run it. I can't turn to the right because the camera goes up. How was I even getting hurt there? Please let me go. Thank you. Oh my god. Well, I'm guessing the bullets are massive to counteract how terrible this camera is, because that first shot was nowhere near where it should have been. That's a lamp. I can't believe it. Please. Thank you. Don't know what that noise was. Yes, gunpowder. Do I have a reloading tool? Repair tools? Not valid. Uncommon, durability 26, 16. Okay, we'll go for this then. God, this is so hard. And not in the way it should be. Okay, apparently our arm is the weak point. Wait, am I on warning? Oh, okay. Yeah, because of those lasers, I guess. Oh my god, just trying to look at things. Please turn to the right. Thank you. Oh my god. I didn't hit her at all with that first shot. He just exploded. Could have been a ghost. Please let me turn. Why is the shotgun all the way to the right? A bit over the top with the effects. Just a tad. Please. Thank you. Oh. The environment can hurt me, yeah, but, you know, when you make me walk to the right when I'm trying to walk straight, there's not much I can do about it. And what the hell? Her head is eating her own neck. Did you see that? Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. Please. Any more threats? Oh, I'll eliminate them, alright. Ow, I didn't walk into that. Well, I didn't want to. Let's put it that way. There's still a threat somewhere. Sickly green sprouts. That's what they call me. Yes, let's take the shotgun shells. This camera... I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I didn't run just randomly to the left. Hi. This is shocking. Oh, it's just that thing. Okay. Kind of want to see what my death animation is going to be like. Please. I know this game's a survival horror game, but I didn't realise it was survival against the camera. Is it as long as the crosshair's like somewhat near them, it counts? Here we go. Let's have a look. Wow. Wow, okay. So the hitboxes are completely broken then. They're way too forgiving. Sure, I'll take it. Oh my god. So they're standing in steam, but they don't take damage. That's not really fair, is it? Okay, I've got to combine all this, haven't we? Oh, you can't do that. Let's just... Huh? No. Reload my shotgun. And then use my incredibly forgiving pistol. Oh. It's like I just hit my head or something. Is that a Glock? Go on, Emma, take a Glock. It's a lot of pistols. Limbo, the first anomaly. Oh, okay, we did it. We did it. It's a tiny little chest here. Purgatory, huh? Well, I'm done with Purgatory. I appreciate it. Conductor's coin. We get different eyesights. That's cool. Seriously though, there's a lot of issues with this game. I really want to like it because I like the idea of having a survival horror roguelike. It fits in well because you, for whatever reason, you run out of a load of ammo and then you've got to try and fend for yourself. And do you progress further in the hopes that you find something else, or do you look around the area to try and get it? This just seems to be a couple of rooms, which, you know, it's not really ideal. I would like it to be like a full-blown mansion if we're going for this kind of layout. The mansion itself can be the same layout, but you could do it where the different doors are locked. Different items show up. Obviously, those are randomized items. Different enemy placement. That kind of thing would fit a lot better. And even if it was like Luigi's Mansion 2, where you have separate mansions, loads of different mansions you can progress. But in this case, it can be start with the mansion. If it's based on Resident Evil, you'd always have like the laboratory or whatever, the secret laboratory, and do that. Just make it a miniature version of them in some sorts. That would be a lot better to me. You could keep the format, and even if it's just like a few houses or like a neighborhood to explore, and you go into each of the individual houses, check out what items there are. That in itself could be a lot of fun. Like if you don't want to just outright copy Resident Evil and go for the big mansion secret laboratory, just do that. There's plenty of ways which you could do this in a roguelike scenario instead of it just being sectioned off rooms. Like again, you could still add puzzles to it instead of just those stupid laser puzzles which I'm gonna walk into because the controls hate me apparently. You can just do that. So there's some puzzles which you can do later on in that mansion or later on in a house, which opens up something for an earlier house or an earlier part of the whatever section you're trying to work on. So there's definitely loads of ways you can make this a roguelike without it being so disconnected. But before all of that, you've got to fix these issues. Like the load times weren't too bad. I know there was a recent patch note which said load times have been fixed. Okay, the first couple were really long, but the other one's not so bad. So that when you're going from room to room, they're pretty quick. But I don't understand this camera. If you're having an over-the-shoulder camera or a first-person perspective camera, you can't have whatever it is that you've done and made it the camera move into each degree of the angle you're trying to look at. It should be fluid. I don't even understand how it's possible to, in this day and age, to make a camera which snaps to each individual thing instead of it just being a fluid camera. Because the person and the view is stationary. I can understand it if like character movement was set to a block or a pixel that it goes to. That I can understand. But how on earth do you do a camera? That's just insane to me. Like, this game could be a lot of fun, but there's way too many issues. Also, you don't need that much recoil on a pistol. There was more recoil on a pistol than there was on a shotgun that I was using. The pistol shouldn't, when you shoot it, fire straight up into your head and whack yourself, then go back in position. For a Glock or a handgun, kids can use them without their arms moving. So it's just little things that need to be sorted out that will add up to a lot later on. But that camera and the movement itself is like, you can't move in a straight line. I'm already moving to the left and I don't understand why. Like, as soon as you're moving with this camera, it just wobbles. I don't get it. Look at this. How can you have okayed it and gone, oh yeah, this is fine? This isn't my game running at no FPS. Oh, my gun's disappeared now, apparently. Oh no, look, there it is. It's just on the right. Okay, like, you're welcome. A free bug I've just found. But the camera can't do it. Each individual segment, I'm going to lower the sensitivity of my camera to really show you how much this is affecting. Look at it. Each individual degree of this camera it's snapping onto. There's no fluid movement. It's snapping to every little bit. You can't have that for a camera. And look, this is me just looking up and down. It's going diagonally sometimes, or it's going in a lightning bolt pattern. I don't know what you have done to this camera but it is completely broken, this game. You can't play it unless you're going to use the fixed camera angle, I guess. Which, who knows how well that movement's going to look. Also, look at that gun. Beautiful. But there's the aiming. Okay, turning. Is that it? Is it because the camera is on this character model you've done it, and the character model isn't smooth? Is that it? Is that why it's all messed up? Because if that's the case, just ditch the fixed camera angles for one mode. Have it its own separate modes, and do it so you can't chop and change between each individual thing. Because this is unbearable. My gun, look, I'm just moving to the right and my gun's going down. It's because the camera doesn't know what to do, because it's trying to fight through all these different camera angles. So it's just latching on to whatever degree, whatever pixel, whatever direction it can possibly do to figure out what I'm trying to do with my mouse. I've never known a game to do this. It's crazy. And it's only this series. It was the last one as well. This camera issue was the same thing. All I'm doing is moving left and right, and it's going diagonal, it's going up, down, whatever kind of direction it wants. That's all my mouse is doing, at the lowest possible sensitivity, mind you. And it's just changing the direction whenever it feels like. You need to fix this camera massively. What a shame, because I was really looking forward to playing this. But that is it for me, unfortunately. Thanks for watching, everybody, and seriously, fingers crossed this gets all patched out, because I want to play it again. And if it does get all patched and sorted, and the camera is a free roaming camera, which you have full control over, I will 100% play this again and do another video on it and saying thank you so much. But for now, stay away from this game as much as you possibly can, because you can't play it while trying to enjoy yourself. The camera's broken. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.